So, welcome you all for Tungal online classes. We are discussing the chapter ray optics. In that ray optics, so yesterday we started optical instruments. The topic is optical instruments. So, today is the last class for this ray optics subjective part. The next class will start numericals of this ray optics NCERT. So, in this optical instruments, yesterday I have seen for simple microscope. In that simple microscope, the simple microscope is also called as magnifying lens. Then we have derived the expression for, so in this magnifying power of simple microscope, magnifying power we can define in two cases. Yesterday we completed one case for image at a least distance of distant vision, What is the magnification we got? The magnification is given by the formula 1 plus, yesterday I think we written small d, so least distance divided by f. This is the formula for magnification whenever the image formed at a least distance of distant vision. Okay, Nara? And one more formula we want for image at infinity. For image at infinity. If the final image formed at infinity, what is the magnification that we need to know? For the final image formed at infinity, generally whenever the image formed at infinity, we will call the magnification as angular magnification. Same angular magnification is the ratio between angle sustained by the image to object, beta divided by alpha. So, or otherwise which can be also written as angle sustained by the image by angle sustained by the object. So, in order to find out the angle sustained by the object, actually now let me consider here eye is there. So, this is of human eye and object was located at a least distance of distant vision, let me call small d. So, then what is the angle sustained? We need to consider the height of the object, let me call h. Then this angle value will be equal to theta o. So, what I will get theta o is equal to h divided by small d. In textbook they given this least distance of distant vision with a capital D. So, that is why I will write this value with a capital D. What is least distance of distant vision? So, least distance of distant vision is the minimum distance between the eye and object to see the object clearly. Then theta naught value h divided by d. So, I will write h divided by capital D. Similarly, how can I calculate the angle sustained by the image at eye? So, angle sustained by the image at eye. Now, image is formed at infinity. So, in order to calculate the angle sustained by the image, once again I will draw. So, this is of lens, eye placed very close to lens, but final image formed at infinity. So, in order to calculate this angle sustained is theta I, similar to that of theta O. So, I can write theta I. So, theta I value, size of the image can I call h dash by the final image is forming at a v, the image distance is minus v. Are you getting Ara? For this convex lens, image is forming in the same side. So, that is why the image sign convention value minus. But we know that magnification formula m is equal to, which is h dash by h is equal to v by u. Minus h dash by h is equal to v by u. So, from this what can I write? H dash by h is equal to minus h dash can be written as, so h into v divided by u. Can I write? If I substitute that h dash value here, then theta I will be equal to, so what I will get the answer? Already I will put it as minus. So, here I will get h divided by v into v divided by u. V divided by u. So, v value cancel, then theta I will be equal to h divided by u. But to get the image at infinity, object is kept at a principal focus. For image at infinity, for image at infinity, so u value will be equal to f. Then what I will get the answer for theta I will be equal to h divided by f. Now what is the magnification formula? So m is equal to theta I divided by theta f. So theta I value h divided by d by, sorry, theta I value h divided by f by theta u value h divided by d. H value cancel, which is d divided by f. So whenever the image formed at infinity, the magnification is given by the formula m. So that m value will be equal to d divided by f. In which case the magnification value maximum for the image formed at a least distance of distant division, magnification is 1 plus d by f. Whereas for the image at at infinity, magnification is m value will be equal to d by f. But when image at least distance of distant division, I will be more strained. So this is for infinity. For a relaxed eye, an image formed at infinity, the eyes will be very relaxed. Then but magnification value will be less than 1. So that m value will be equal to d by f. Are you getting Ara? So these are the two formulas for magnification in case of simple microscope. So these two formulas we need to remember. Okay. So at a least distance of distant division, what is the magnification? And one more is whenever the image formed at infinity, so what is the magnification? After knowing the simple microscope, so next one is we will discuss second one, that is the compound microscope. Which one? Compound microscope. So compound microscope is an optical device which is used to see the enlarged or magnified image of a tiny object. What is the difference between a compound microscope and simple microscope is, in a simple microscope we have only one lens is there, whereas in compound microscope there are two lenses will be there. So this is a one lens and this will be another lens. So which lens which was close to eye, here will place the object in front of this lens. So this lens is called as objective lens. This objective lens of small focal length and so small aperture, and this lens which is very close to eye, so this is called as eyepiece. This eyepiece of moderate focal length and a large aperture. Okay, Nara? So both will be there. Now here what is there? The principal focus f0. Here also what I want to derive is only for your examination point of view, the ray diagram is important, and you need to know what is the magnification formula. Even in this magnification also, so we will use the two cases for the image at infinity and for the image at a least distance of distant division. Now what we will do is, so we will fix objective. So it consists of system of two lenses. One is of objective lens of small focal length, small aperture, which is placed at one end of the tube, and one more is, and another one will be placed at another end of the tube, which will be of moderate focal length and a large aperture, that is called as eyepiece. The distance between this objective lens and eyepiece is called as what? That is called as, so length of that microscope. So you can adjust that distance between the objective and eyepiece. So with the help of pinion arrangement will be there, and special arrangement will be there. So that by using that special arrangement, so that arrangement is called as a pinion arrangement. By using that arrangement, you can adjust the distance between the objective lens and eyepiece. Now what we will do is, one tiny object we will consider. That tiny object AB was placed behind the principal focus of objective lens. So let me consider one of the light ray. This is the optic center, the first lens can I call C1, and this is the optic center C2 value. Now what happen? Any light ray which is passing through optic center, the light ray will come out without any deviation. This is first light ray, and another light ray was incident here. So after refraction, the light ray passing through the principal focus of objective lens, and the two light rays are converging or diverging. The two light rays are converging. Because of their convergence, what I will get? So I will get a real image. So here I will get enlarged real and inverted image. here I will get the value of A dash, and this is the value of B dash. This is the real and inverted image formed by which one? Objective lens. In front of which one? Eyepiece. So this object, this A dash B dash act like an object for eyepiece. If we adjust the distance between the objective lens and eyepiece such a way that, so for example, if this A dash B dash is formed exactly at the principal focus of eyepiece, then what happen? So light rays will incident on this eyepiece. So light rays will be refracted. So these two refracted rays will never converge with each other. So these two rays, now the person is watching the image from here. This is the position of eye. So what happened? These two rays are appear to be coming. So appear to be coming from a point. So this is here we will get virtual image. So here the image will be formed by the eyepiece at infinity. Sorry, now where it was placed, two cases I told to you. So one is for the least distance of distant vision, and another one will be of, so another one will be of, the first case I will consider. So this image, now I will consider first one, this is the principal focus of eyepiece. Now what is the first case I will consider? And image at a least distance of distant vision, least distance of, this one is eyepiece na, least distance of distant vision. For image at least distance of distant vision, what does it mean? If I call this as A double dash B double dash, this C2 B dash value was there na, the C2 B dash value is exactly equal to, so that value is exactly equal to, this distance is there na from here to here, this distance is equal to capital D. When the distance is equal to capital D, the image formed at a least distance of distant vision. So whenever, if the image, if this object is formed on at the principal focus of eyepiece, the eyepiece will form the image at infinity. Only the ray diagram, many times they asked for 3 marks, draw the ray diagram for compound microscope. So this is the compound microscope or ray diagram. Understood, Ara? If I want to define the magnifying power, so what is the magnifying power for? Magnifying power, or it is also called as which one now? The magnifying power is also called as, the one more name for this magnifying power, that is only magnifying power of this compound microscope. This magnifying power is the ratio between, so angle sustained by the angle, so I will write directly, it is the ratio of, it is the ratio of angle sustained at eye by image and object when both are at a least distance of distant vision, least distance of distinct vision. When both are at the least distance of distant vision, what is the ratio of angle sustained by the image to angle sustained by the object? Now if I draw a line here, so this is the angle sustained by the image. So if I call this angle value beta. Now already anyhow image is there at a least distance of distant vision. To measure the angle sustained by the object will be shifted to here. So this is my object, here I will call. So object is shifted here, this is the object. Can I call the object name is, so A1 B double dash. Now what is the angle sustained by the object? So A1 B double dash. See here what can I consider? This one I called B dash na. So I consider the value, this is of B dash. Now this is actually the direction of incident ray, and here I consider the B double dash. If I extend this AB, if I bring this AB to here, this is the object. So object name is A1 B double dash. What is the angle sustained by the object at I? Generally we want to measure at I placed very close to which one? Very close to eyepiece. That's why the angle sustained at where? So at eyepiece by object to this angle if I call alpha. Here is there of principal focus FE, and this is the image name is B dash. Diagram clear Ara? So what is magnifying power definition? Magnifying power is the ratio between the angles sustained by beta by alpha. If alpha and beta are very small, then we can write a tan beta as a beta. That's why we can write tan beta divided by which one? Tan alpha. Tan beta divided by tan alpha. See beta, angle sustained by the image at which one? At eyepiece, that angle value beta. Angle sustained by the object. Object is not at a least distance. You should shift the object at a least distance. What is the angle sustained value? Will be alpha. So from the diagram, what I will get the answer from which triangle I can consider? So I can consider the triangle from the triangle. So A double dash B double A double dash C2 B double dash. So A double dash C2 B double dash. So in this triangle, what is the formula for tan beta? Tan beta value is equal to, so A double dash B double dash divided by, so C2 into B double dash. C2 into B double dash. Similarly, so from the triangle, for calculating which one? Alpha value, finding the triangle, so C2 B double dash A1. From the triangle A1 C2 B double dash. So what can I write? What is the value of tan alpha? Tan alpha is equal to A1 B double dash divided by C2 into B double dash. But A1 B double dash is exactly equal to AB. So that's why what I will get the answer? Tan alpha is equal to AB divided by C2 B double dash. After calculating tan alpha and tan beta, now let me substitute the values. So can I write here? Ray diagram is very important. Now the remaining continuation part I am writing here only. So what I will get? M value is equal to tan beta divided by tan alpha. Correct Ara? Tan alpha. So what is tan beta? Tan beta value will be given by, so A double dash B double dash divided by C2 B double dash whole divided by, so AB by C2 B double dash. C2 B double dash, C2 B double dash cancel. I got the answer A double dash into B double dash divided by AB, which can be also written as, can I rub this? The total magnification can be also written as, what can I write? M value is equal to A double dash into B double dash divided by, can I write it as A dash into B dash into, so A dash into B dash divided by AB. Can I multiply numerator denominator with A dash and B dash? So A dash B dash cancel, I will get the same answer. Then M value, this A double dash into B double dash, that is size of the image formed by eyepiece by size of the object of eyepiece. So this is nothing but, so eyepiece magnifying power, and similarly this is nothing but the magnifying power of object. Are you getting Ara? So what is the value of ME? Size of the, already you know general formula, size of the image for eyepiece by size of the object. What is MO? Size of the object for objective lens by size of the image by objective lens by size of the object. For objective lens, AB is the object, A dash B dash is the image. So size of the image by size of the object is the magnifying power of objective lens. And for the eyepiece, size of the image value is A double dash B double dash, and object is A dash B dash. So A double dash B double dash by A dash B dash will give you magnifying power of eyepiece. Okay Nara? Now I will write, actually the case I will write here. Up to here it is common. After writing this, now let me write. Here I will write the condition. what is the condition? First condition for image at a least distance of distinct vision. In order to get the image at a least distance of distinct vision, so what is the condition? Actually the magnifying power of eyepiece, last time we derived, that value will be given by 1 plus d divided by fe. This is the magnifying power of eyepiece for image at a least distance of distinct vision. And similarly, what is the magnifying power of objective lens? That is given by, so minus v0 divided by u0. Correct? For this objective lens, objective distance is what? So u0, and image distance is what? So that is the value of v0. u0 value minus, v0 value plus. So magnifying power for objective lens MO is the ratio between which one? So a dash b dash divided by ab, which can be also written as minus of v by u, v0 by u0. Can I write? So then ME value is m0 minus v0 by u0. Up to here, are you getting? Then what will get the formula? The final expression what we will get is the total magnifying power is m0 into me, the product of m0 and me, which is the modulus of v0 by u0 into me value given by 1 plus d divided by fe. So this is the formula for the magnifying power for the compound microscope. The final image formed at a least distance of distinct vision. At where? At a least distance of distinct vision. Are you getting? And in this, the length of the microscope. What is the length of microscope? The microscope length that is given by L. That L value is f0 plus fe. So f0 plus fe, or otherwise you can also write the value is given by, so which one? Here to here the value is v0, and here to here the value is, what is the distance between the objective lens and eyepiece? So the distance is given by, so v0 plus, the value will be given by v0 plus v. It is not f0 plus fe. Directly I can write it as v0 plus ue. v0 plus ue. What is v0? Distance between, actually if I want to calculate the length is the distance between what and what? Objective lens and eyepiece. So from here to here the distance is v0, and here to here this distance is there now. So this is objective, eyepiece objective distance, that is given by ue. So total length of the microscope L value is v0 plus ue. So if the condition is, if object is the object is very close to objective lens. If u0 is equal to f0, so value will be equal to f0, then what happen? The image will be formed by this objective lens at infinity. That infinity is very close to eyepiece. So that time what happened to the v0 value? So v0 value will become L. Are you getting? Whenever the object is kept at the principal focus of objective lens, it forms the image at infinity. Infinity meaning that a dash b dash is very close to eyepiece. When a dash b dash very close to eyepiece, the distance between the objective lens and eyepiece is called as the length. That length value will be equal to v0. So that time what I will get, the magnifying power formula will be given by, so L divided by f0 into 1 plus d divided by fe. So this is the formula for magnifying power whenever the object is placed, so at the principal focus of objective lens, then I will get m value L by f0 into 1 plus d by f. Are you getting? And in this only the second case I will consider. So for final image at infinity, whenever the final image at infinity, so what is MO value? MO value is, so minus of v0 by u0, if we made that assumption, which is given by L divided by f0, minus L divided by f0. And for the image at infinity, the ME value will be given by D divided by Fe. So by using these two formulas, what is the formula for magnifying power? M value M naught into Me. M naught value is L divided by F naught into D divided by Fe. So this is the formula which is given by D into L or L into D divided by F naught into Fe. This is the formula for magnifying power whenever the final image formed by this total arrangement at infinity, the magnifying power is given by the formula M is equal to L into D divided by F naught into Fe. To have the more magnifying power, F naught value and Fe value will be very, very smaller. The focal length of the objective lens and eyepiece will be very smaller, then only the magnifying power will be very large. Are you getting Ara? So this is the information regarding compound microscope. Only in compound microscope, so they will ask the question for 3 marks, draw the ray diagram. Not only the ray diagram, we also derived a magnifying power formula also. Whereas in telescope, I will not derive the magnifying power formula, I will give you the formula directly. Only still now they asked only the point is, so draw the ray diagram for compound microscope. So the question which is important for 3 marks. Okay, Nara? After completion of the compound microscope, now we will discuss astronomical telescope. In this optical instrument only, the next case we will discuss is astronomical telescope. Astronomical telescope. So this astronomical telescope of refracting type. So refracting type telescope of refracting type. Okay, Nara? So what is the main purpose of this telescope? Telescope is used in order to see far objects like stars, any astronomical objects are there. In order to see them, so we will use this telescope. So again, astronomical telescope, there are two are there. One is of refracting type, other is the reflecting type also there. First we will see refracting type. What are the disadvantages with this refracting type? After see, then we will see what are the advantage, why we will go with that reflecting type. So regarding this astronomical telescope, it will have two lenses are there. System of two lenses. So one lens, this is of first lens and this is of second lens. This center of curvature, optic center can I call C1, this optic center can I call C2. Okay, Nara? Now actually in this case is reverse like a simple microscope. Compound microscope. In compound microscope, so objective of small focal length and small aperture, whereas here objective of large focal length and large aperture, and whereas this is of eyepiece. This eyepiece of small focal length and small aperture, and these both are held at the two ends of a tube. So that distance between these two only called as length of this telescope. Now initially for this astronomical telescope, the image was there at infinity. Whenever the image is at infinity, so light rays will become parallel to principal axis. If any light ray passing through optic center, the light ray will come out without any deviation. Let me call that is one of the light ray, here one light ray and this one light ray. So you know that whenever the light rays which are incident parallel to principal axis, after refraction the light rays will converge. And finally here, so we will get the final image. This is the light ray which will be travels without any deviation, and this is one ray, this is one ray. So these rays will be refracted and they will converge. What happen? The objective lens will form, it will be like this, and this is extended like this, and finally these will be refracted like this will be refracted like this. And here our eye will be located. This is location of our eye. and that is of eyepiece. Okay, and here it will form inverted image. So image name, let me call this is of A dash and B dash. Angle sustained by the image value we want to calculate. Okay, Nara? So once you check, object is there at infinity. So light rays will be parallel. Light rays will incident on the object to lens. So object to lens will converge the light rays at a point where we'll get, so invert which image will get so inverted image of the object in front of which one? Eyepiece. For this eyepiece it will act like a object. Generally we will adjust the eyepiece in such a way that, so this image is formed exactly at the, so principal focus of this eyepiece. So due to that reason, finally what happened? Now light rays will refracted through eyepiece. These will be converged. These light rays will be refracted. So these light rays will never converge. So again what I will get? So I will get the final image at infinity. These light rays are appear to be coming from the infinity. So what is the condition is given by the image formed at infinity. Image is forming at infinity. Okay, Nara? Infinity image formed by this refracting type of telescope. Okay, Nara? Only the ray diagram they asking. Till now you go through, maximum 90% they not given, but previously in 1 or 2 papers, so they asked draw the ray diagram for a refracting type telescope. So this is the required ray diagram for a refracting type telescope. Okay, Nara? And in this if I want to calculate, like similar to that of compound microscope, so this magnification value also I can calculate. The total magnification is the product of magnification due to object to lens and magnification due to eyepiece. Both the values we can able to so calculate. Okay, Nara? By using that relation we can find out the total magnification. But here what I will get the final magnification, here I will get after simplification, the magnification will get f0 divided by fe. f0 so divided by which one? Fe minus will get. And one more important point here is the final image formed by this astronomical telescope at infinity is inverted with respect to object. So that is for the astronomical telescope. Generally, so pair of 2 more so lenses will be used in order to get the erected image in case of the terrestrial telescope. So this astronomical telescope is used for viewing the objects of both astronomical objects and also terrestrial objects. So actually there I can prove that whenever the image formed at infinity, the magnifying power is given by the formula. So m value is equal to minus f0 divided by fe. What is the problem with this astronomical telescope? To have the more magnifying power, the focal length of which one? Object to lens should be of very high. But in order to have the object to lens of high focal length, so in order to hold it, it is not that much easy. And also whenever, so if the size of the object is increasing, what happens? The aberrations. Aberrations are nothing but the defects in the image formed by this object to lens will be increased. So this is the one of the problem with this refracting type telescope. So this problem can be overcome with the help of a reflecting type telescope. So one more type of telescope will be there, that is reflecting type. Under this astronomical only, what is a reflecting type? In this reflecting type telescope, instead of the not only the lens, so we will also use mirror. In this telescope, what we will use? Mirrors we will use. So this is our objective. Objective mirror. Mirror, here we will use mirror. And this will be a second mirror, secondary mirror. So secondary mirror. Okay, Nara? Now light rays are allowed to this pipe. Light rays are allowed to this pipe. This objective of mirror. Now what happens? The light rays will be reflected. And here will be of eyepiece will be there. In this eyepiece objective is mirror, eyepiece is lens only. So eyepiece will be there. Now what happen? Light rays are reflected here. This light ray also reflected here. After reflection, the incident on the second mirror, again they will be reflected. So again they will reaches to eyepiece. In this way, so why? Because here holding of this objective is somewhat difficult. So that's why we can use instead of the lenses mirror. So mirror you can hold it easily. and mirror, so holding off is very easy. The light rays will undergo multiple reflections and they will reach us to eyepiece. So this is the one of the commonly using nowadays, the most popular and using so telescope is of this reflecting type. Only the modification which is done, so compare with the refraction type and reflecting type, that objective here is of lens, there is of mirror. So that is only the difference, remaining all are as it is. And this is regarding so magnifying power of telescope. Telescope magnifying power values. Okay, Nara? Even magnifying power, actually here we can also write instead of this formula, magnifying power is the ratio between angle sustained by the image to angle sustained by the object. So now here image is given by angle sustained by the image to angle sustained by the object at I, when both are at so infinity. Now you see, so image is there here. What is the angle sustained by the image? Can I call this angle is beta? Since object is there at infinity, when object is there at infinity, the angle made by the object at eyepiece and angle made by the object at object to lens, both are same. So we can take this value as alpha. So this is alpha and this is beta. Then magnifying power is given by, so m value is equal to beta divided by alpha. Then how can I get the beta value? Like before I written. So beta value will be given by, so size of the image, h divided by which one? So I will get the answer of Fe. Whereas alpha value will get so h divided by f naught minus h divided by f naught. Then beta by alpha I will get minus of f naught divided by fe. And what is the length value here? I will get so length of the telescope. Telescope length value. So that is given by L. So L value is equal to f naught plus fe. So this will gives us the length of the telescope. Okay, Nara? And this is regarding the ray optics. Okay, so tomorrow class we will start with the NCERT exercise numericals. So tomorrow, and before that, last one point, just let me tell you what are the questions we come to know for 5 marks and 3 marks in this chapter. So this chapter is very very important and we can expect a minimum of 10 marks weightage of this chapter. Okay, and what are the 5 marks question, just because tomorrow onwards we can start directly numericals. What are the questions we come to know? So import 5 marks questions. 5 marks questions. What we come to know in this chapter? 5 marks questions are. What are the 5 marks questions we come to know in this? The main important formula is lens makers formula. Lens makers formula. Many times given question for 5 marks, and one more question given is, that is only mu 2 by v minus mu 1 by u is equal to mu 2 minus mu 1 by r for refraction through spherical surface. And one more important question is mu is equal to, for a prism, sine of a plus d by 2 by sine a by 2. These 3 are the questions which are given many times. Lens makers formula nothing but 1 by f is equal to, so mu minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2. So many times given question for 5 marks of this chapter. This 3 many times repeated question. Whereas the 3 marks many questions are there. So what are the 3 marks questions are? The many times repeated questions for the 3 marks of this chapter is 3 marks questions. So we come to know lateral shift. Lateral shift derivation. Lateral shift derivation. And normal shift derivation. So normal shift derivation. Then after lateral shift and normal shift, so TIR. TIR and the conditions for TIR. What is TIR? Write down the conditions for TIR, total internal reflection. And one more question they given is construction, working and applications of optical fiber. optical fibers. Then even lens formula also. So 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F for a lens. That is nothing but a lens formula. Then sixth one is, so ray diagram for first one is compound microscope and astronomical telescope. So astronomical telescope, both reflecting type and refracting type. So ray diagram many times they asked. So once you go through, because I am not given any questions of mirror. So mirror we think so it will not be there. Starting from the refraction through spherical surface, in that spherical surface the derivation I given, in that spherical surface lens makers formula I given, then the lens formula I given. After that we started with the prism the derivation given. So these are the 3 marks questions which are given frequently of this chapter. Okay Nara? And that's it for the ray optics. Then tomorrow onwards 3 classes. So still in that they given combined together. Multiple choice questions also there, numericals also there in NCERT. What are the numericals are there? That numericals for 3 classes, so we will discuss. Okay? Thank you.